Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. To open today's webinar, regardless of the Australian dollar price action trading mostly sideways over a period of 12 days, overall I still expect to see the price action to remain weak as it now challenges this level of 76.45. Earlier last week, the Reserve Bank of Australia left its benchmark interest rate unchanged at 1.5%. On Friday, the release of the RBA monetary policy statement showed that the RBA has slightly downgraded its outlook for the economic growth in Australia, while signalling only a gradual rise in headline inflation. With the technical outlook, as you can see, is pretty much flat from the histogram on the MACD. However, the stochastic is breaking down with the RSI. If we do get a break of 76.45, and we have seen a low of 43 this morning, then I do expect to see further weakness towards 75.80 and reassess from there. Any rally, sell towards 77.05 with a cap still at 77.45.55. It would seem that the euro is attempting to regain further momentum after Friday's upside challenge found resistance around 65.75. At the moment, I still expect to see any rally towards 117.05.15 as a cap and look down towards the support of 116.05 and eventually down to the objective of 115.55. It should be noted that the weakness in the dollar index on Friday got to a low of 94.14. I still view from 93.80 to 94.10 as a base. Now, the US dollar index is measured against the greenback strength, and it's a trade-weighted basket of 6 major currencies, with the euro being 57.6. So if we do respect that level around that 93.80 to 94.10 on the index, then this should coincide with 117.05.15 as a resistance for the euro. Well, the dollar yen story isn't really broadened out too much more than a sideways pattern. Since we've seen that rejection of 114.55.70, the market has relatively remained weak. I still view as a strategy towards 112.80 as a buy. I'm looking for a further rise and look up towards eventually taking out 114.55.70. Well, the pound has regained further momentum on Friday. However, tackling this level now, seen around 131.85 to 132.45 as more of a cap, with overall weakness could return. But as I've mentioned in the report, my strategy is still at the moment neutral. Therefore, this band of 130 to 133 will likely continue. So the market is still pretty much choppy, so it's pretty hard to put any risk on at this stage. Well, the mystery price action on Friday for gold is still questionable after the market plummeted very sharply and now looks towards the support that comes in at 1,270 to 72. My strategy is still to buy on dips, so this pullback on Friday is an opportunity for the market to stage a further recovery from the 70 level and look up towards immediately at 79.81 and then 88.90 as a cap. And to wrap up with oil, the market still is hesitant to take out this challenge, or should I say take out the top side of $58 on the challenge. With a long-legged doji posted, I still expect to see further weakness coming into the market. Now, what is interesting is that on Friday, the closely report on Baker Hughes come out and said that the report of active US rigs drilling for oil rose by 9 to 738 last week, which is now underlining worries that the US producers will ramp up the output, with prices holding near 28-month highs could see a decline, which is my view, with the technical view being overbought, for a pullback towards 56.5, maybe down towards 54.70. So yes, I am a seller of oil for this week. So that wraps up my video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful start to the new week.